Doug MPA back with another one. Guys, welcome to another compilation of women on TikTok who hate their tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, none. And there hasn't been a time in my life where a tattoo I thought about getting, I would have regretted it later. Every single tattoo I would have thought about, especially when I was younger, I would have regretted now that I'm in my 40s. And guys, I always say, wait till you're 25 to get tattoos. And even then, don't get any tattoos on your face. Don't get any tattoos on your neck, and don't get any tattoos on your hands. Guys have it hard enough already. Why do you want to limit yourself by getting tattoos in highly visible areas? I'm going to put a link to the first compilation of this I did in the description and in the comment pinned to the top. So check that out. And we're going to get into this compilation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I'd really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And also put any tattoo stories in the comments because I love reading tattoo stories. So let's get into this compilation. Let's go.
To everyone saying that tattoo regret is not a thing, or maybe your tattoos are just ugly, both are true. I started getting tattoos when I was 18, and I wish I would have listened to my parents to start getting tattoos when I was 25, because your prefrontal cortex is developed by 25.
Boom. There you go, guys. She said it. And she still has the freaking bull ring in her nose. Guys, what's uglier on a woman than a septum piercing in her nose? A septum piercing is an automatic disqualifier for me. I'd rather take a tramp stamp than a septum ring. A septum ring is the ultimate sign of, guys, I do what I want, and no one can tell me anything. And that's why she ended up getting all these dumb tattoos when she was younger. And like she was saying, tattoo regret is a real thing.
And my first two tattoos at 18 and 19, one is currently covered up, and the second one I am getting lasered and will eventually be a cover-up. In the last 10 years, I have gotten many more tattoos, and most of them on a daily basis I don't even think about. They are a part of my skin. It just is what it is, and sometimes I look in the mirror and wish that I had never gotten them.
But I guarantee you she's going to keep getting them. Because people hate their tattoos, wish they never would have got them, but they're like addicted to getting them. It's just weird love-hate relationship with tattoos. But at least she doesn't have any on her neck, on her chest. No. Guys, what's worse, a septum piercing or a chest piece on a woman where the woman has her whole upper chest tatted? Because that's pretty bad too. But anyway, she doesn't have any on her shoulders, on her neck, on her chest, on her face, so she's doing something right.
It's not that deep. Seek therapy if you are obsessive compulsive about it and want to scratch your skin off. However, in most cases like mine, we just deal with it or we get them lasered.
She said lasered, guys. The average price of a laser removal session for a tattoo is like $600. You have to go to 4 to 6 sessions to get the average size tattoo removed. Do you have that kind of money laying around? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Being said, I will probably get more tattoos to add to my collection.
Of course she will, guys. That's that love-hate relationship with tattoos. She hates them, but she's gonna keep on getting them, and that's a lot of modern women nowadays because you can't tell them anything. They don't have a man in their lives. They didn't have their father in their lives, or they don't have a husband or a boyfriend to tell them stop doing this. You look just fine how you are. I want you feminine. You know, you look pretty. Why mess up a good thing by putting graffiti all over it, guys? I don't get it.
What is the dumbest tattoo that you've ever gotten?
So 10 years ago, I went with somebody that I thought was a really good friend of mine, and I thought was one of my best friends, to get this tattoo, which is Pura Vida.
So this is a story involving her and her best friend, that's a girl. And welcome to another episode of Women Can't Stand Each Other. I guarantee you this involves her best friend sleeping with her boyfriend or her husband or her dad or something like that. Because guys, women do that kind of backhanded, backstabbing stuff to each other. They'll be nice to each other's faces. Oh, let's get tattoos. Let's go on vacation together. You know, let me go to your baby shower while I'm sleeping with your husband, while I'm sleeping with your boyfriend. Women really can't stand each other, and the only time they band together is against men. Tell me I'm lying.
Which is a Costa Rican slang that we use, my family uses, we're Costa Rican, and so we always say Pura Vida. Thought it would be a good one to get, and she went with me. Fast forward a couple years, and I've been with my boyfriend who I thought I was so in love with, and we were like living together and like planning out our lives. And then he cheats on me with her. She had been snapping him for a while and like trying to get with him.
I told you. I told you guys. Women are the worst towards each other in their personal lives, in friendships, at work. You guys know that 50% of women would rather work for a male boss than a female boss. Women want to see more female leadership in corporate America and the public sector, but they want them over us guys, not over them. Most women, if you ask them, who's your worst boss, it'll be a female boss. Ask some of the women in your life, guys, and I guarantee you, if you ask them who their worst friend was, or who did the craziest stuff to them, it'll be one of their female friends.
And then he ended up dating her. So now every time I look at it, I think of her, my one and only tattoo, and I hate it so much.
There you go. I knew it, guys. Women can't stand each other, and now she has that permanent mark of her friend who slept with her boyfriend. Yeah, good idea, right? Good idea.
I just got this neck tattoo. It's not finished. It's supposed to go gradient down lower. And I'm having a whole entire identity crisis
She gave herself a neck beard, guys.
because it slightly, nobody else would ever probably notice but me, but it slightly alters the shape of my face. And I feel like it's not me. And y'all are probably like, well, what do you think you're gonna get? It's a bold tattoo. I drew it
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
on, painted it on so many times.
See, look at that. A neck beard. It starts at her chin and then it's supposed to go down her neck. Why would you get this tattoo, guys? She has doomed herself to a life of OF or content creation or dancing at a club on a pole. Those are her only options with these tattoos.
But the difference is, when I drew it on and colored it on, I would always like, when you lift your head super far back, you can kind of see where your jawline is, like your throat. And I would always follow that. So it would always be below my jaw, not over. And I told her that, but it's okay. And that ever so slight difference of it being below my jaw instead of over my jaw made a world of difference. Because if it's on my actual face, like that's part of my cheek. My jaw does like this little motion here. You can't see it. It's rounded off. So I feel like my face is smothering into my neck.
The only thing that she can do is lose weight. Because if you look through this, if you've been following along, her hands and her face, she looks about 40 pounds overweight. So she could reshape her face by losing a bunch of weight. But I don't know why she got this tattoo, guys. And she has that septum piercing. Of course she does.
Anyways, I'm just having a hard time coming to terms with this, but this is my face.
Guys, women act through their emotions in almost everything they do, especially getting tattoos. That was an emotional decision. That was a dumb decision. Now she has to live with that for the rest of her life. And imagine if she got that lasered off on her neck, you guys. Could you imagine? And the sad part about it is she didn't have anyone in her life to tell her that was a bad idea. She didn't have brothers, cousins, a father to tell her, look, don't do this. What kind of job is she going to get with this tattoo on her neck, guys? Tattoos are a red flag on women. Trauma. That's all that represents. Run far away. And like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, don't get tattoos on your face. Don't get tattoos on your neck. Don't get tattoos on your hands. And wait till you're 25 to get tattoos. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.